Thanks for checking out this latest video from myLifeSite. To see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to our channel by clicking the subscribe button below. And if you like the video, be sure to give us a big thumbs up. All right, let's go ahead and jump in. One of the things we get asked about quite a bit here at myLifeSite is how does long-term care insurance work if I move to a life plan community or a continuing care retirement community? And so I thought I would quickly put a visual to that for you using our financial calculator. And so what I'm looking at today is a fee-for-service life plan community. I'll come back with a separate video and look at life care. But fee-for-service community, and you can see what's happening pretty quickly. This represents the individual's assets. The green is a declining balance entry fee refund. So their assets are going up. And then, of course, you can tell long-term care insurance kicks in, or I'm sorry, long-term care expenses kick in. And this is without the long-term care insurance. And so it starts to eat into the assets a little bit as those expenses go up. And of course, that's reflected here on this graph as well. And then if I scroll down to the bottom, just to show you kind of what I'm using here, this is the independent living fees right here for first person and second person. And then I've just got some assisted living fees and then skilled nursing, which of course I realize those numbers can be all over the map for different communities. And then as far as how much time, we're looking at 2 years in AL for each spouse. And then for one of those individuals, I'm putting an additional year of skilled nursing care. And of course, this takes into account inflation and everything else. So this is what it looks like without the long-term care insurance. And they have, in this example, about $902,000 left at the end. Still not too bad, even after a combined, 5 years of care. So let's just take a look and see, all right, well, if they have assisted living, what would that look like? So I'll go in here to the section where we're going to enter their long-term care coverage. And let's suppose they each have $5,000 a month of coverage. Maybe it's a 90-day elimination or exclusion period. Let's just say it has a good inflation rider on there where it's, say, 3%, and it's a 3-year policy. Okay, so not too bad. That's pretty good coverage. So I'll do the same thing for both. We'll assume they just kind of went on. All right, so I'm going to leave everything else the same. I'm not changing any of the other details or the inputs. The only thing I'm doing is adding the long-term care. We're going to leave the growth rates, inflation rates, all of that stuff the same. And so with that, I'm going to come down here and hit calculate. And now we are at 1.3 compared to 900 before. So now that we've seen both of those, one of the things that's really neat is I can come back up here to scenarios and let's just see side by side the real difference it makes. So I'll click the first one we did. We'll click the one with long-term care, and here it is. So I can see again 902 to about 1.3. So in this particular case, keeping the long-term care insurance, we can see here it really made about a $400,000 difference. And so that's a really true apples to apples comparison. So obviously this is just one scenario. Ultimately, the results could be drastically different than what I've shown here, just based on things like how much long-term care they need, how much it costs, how long they need it, and certainly how much long-term care insurance the person has. But it's nice to have a tool like this where you can really isolate those, whatever two things you want to compare and see it on one screen. So if you'd like to learn more about this tool and how it works and how you can use it with your prospective residents, be sure to let us know. We'd be happy to have a conversation with you. Thanks.